Hey, welcome to Toontyme, Fantasy Premier League. So yeah, I had a good week last week. So 98 points in total. Haaland, I used a triple captain on him, and he went absolutely nuts. It ended up being how many points? Did he get me? 23. Yeah, 23 times 3. 69 points he got me. Him by himself. And I was having a bad week until then. But he absolutely smashed it. Yeah. So yeah, there is 69 points. So this week I'm gonna still leave Sam Maxman in. He should come off the bench. I saw him in the tuning training on YouTube. So he's highly likely that he'll come off the bench. I'm not gonna be playing Rico Henry. Hopefully Sven Batman does play today, but I don't know what Eddie Howe's plans are for him. Oh my days, I've got Ivan Toney. It's a weird decision to make. I may have to leave him in. I don't know who's to transfer. Actually, I might transfer out Adam Armstrong to sub Tony. I don't want him doing well today, as you know, because we don't want him scoring against us. I'm gonna put Correa in for Ryan Sessegnon. Sessegnon has been pretty poor this season, to be honest, and he hasn't really been off any value. But I think if you see him actually playing, he's playing better than he was last season at the very least. He looks a bit more confident in himself. Son, after that hat trick, he didn't do very well against Arsenal. He was making poor decisions again. It seemed. I don't know what was going on with him because he was excellent against Leicester, but against Arsenal, it seemed as though he was playing the occasion, and it wasn't his. It's not like it was his first North London derby, so it's just one of those strange games that I saw from him. Bruno was excellent last week, and if Sean Longstaff plays in a similar position, in the deeper line role, I think he might have a lot of joy because he should have got an assist last week. Yeah, got an assist, only 4 points, but I think he's a good what's name. So maybe getting a goal. Sven Batman nearly scored last week as well. I think it was that on the second goal? It was on one of them that he headed it back across the box, and it seemed like it was going in. I can't remember which goal it was, but he was looking dangerous from set pieces, and the team has looked very dangerous from set pieces this year. So you can tell what Eddie Howe is implementing. So Wolves against Chelsea is going to be interesting. I think Wolves will try and keep it low scoring. They've just sat Bruno Lage, so they're gonna be at the very least they're gonna try and keep things tight. So I see. I mean, Chelsea should be winning the game, but it shouldn't be very high scoring. But I might go for Robert Sanchez actually, because the way Tottenham looked against Arsenal, they just looked really out of sorts. So I might go for Robert Sanchez. Brighton might be able to hold them back because they looked quite good in their last game against Liverpool. So they look like they're not afraid to punch their way with anybody. So I'll take out Jose Sarr as well. Hopefully Eze can start producing now. He's been getting minutes. You can see he's still getting his feel for the game back. He's that injury he suffered. I think it's having his effects. So I'm gonna leave him there. I really don't want to play Ivan Toney at all. I don't want to play any of those Brentford players against us. I don't want them doing well. I think we should be doing quite well against them, to be honest. Like I said, Sam Maximin, I'm leaving in. The way Arsenal have looked this season, I could see them giving Liverpool just smacking them down basically. Arsenal may be back. They've looked quite good. They've been standing up to the tests. Especially at home. Anyway, and the way that they just handled Tottenham, they could cause Liverpool quite a few problems. Because Liverpool haven't looked very good this season, to be honest. They've looked lethargic. And when you hear the rumours about them being after Jude Bellingham, I understand why. That midfield is looking like it's aging very quickly. Their legs just ain't there. Apologies. Oh man. So Salah could be dangerous, but he hasn't been very good this season either, to be honest. Not to his usual standards. So I don't know whether I should even transfer him out, but I really feel like once Son and him start firing, they're gonna get me a lot of points. Haaland, I'm not touching him. Captain, I think he's gonna be captain all season. I can see him bagging 40 goals this year, to be honest, at the very least. The way he's smashing teams is crazy. As long as he doesn't pick up any injuries, which shouldn't happen, as he's at Man City. He can get rotated all the time, get the proper rest. They're pretty much going to qualify from the Champions League group, so he's probably going to play a few less minutes there. They're just going to keep him fresh. He doesn't have the World Cup as well, as Norway didn't make it, so I just see him absolutely smashing up this season. When I heard people saying, oh, he's not going to do well in England, and after the Community Shield game, oh, look, he's not doing very well. I don't know what they were thinking. Erling Haaland has always scored goals at the highest level. Since he broke onto the scene, he was scoring goals in the Champions League. So him coming to England and not being able to score goals was frankly ridiculous. It was a really silly notion as far as I was concerned. He was my first signing on this fantasy football thing because it's the one that made the most sense. He's in one of the most goal-getting teams in Premier League history, and he gets a lot of goals. They make a lot of chances for their strikers. I mean, Gabriel off Arsenal now, Gabriel Jesus, even he was getting goals at Finger, and he looked poor at Man City. And look at him now at Arsenal. So you're gonna tell me Haaland wasn't gonna score goals in England? Nonsense. And the proof's in the pudding. You just see every week he's just smashing them in. So I'll save this team for now. Transfer out Adam Armstrong. It's unfortunate I don't have any points. Really, I got 0.2. Adam Armstrong's basically worth nothing. So I don't know who I'm gonna be able to get in. So Mateta, jeez Louise. They just hold on. Key for more. Solanke. If I had a 2.2 more points, I would go after Brennan Johnson, maybe. I felt like a striker that there should be a striker who's gonna break out, but I don't know who it's going to be. I don't see Diogo Costa scoring a lot of goals. He's got all that experience. It's long gone for him. I would go after Broha, but I don't know if he's gonna get off the bench. This is the problem. I would like to look at Sekumaro, but once again, just don't see it happening for him. So I may just have to stick with how it is. That Vinicius is a sub basically for Fulham, isn't he? Hold on, let's look him up. Fulham FC. There we go. We see the news, see if Mitrovic is available. Alright, let's go with this London Evening Standard. Go on, Emerson. Let's go with BBC. There we go. So yeah, he's a doubt. So it'll probably be Vinicius to come off the bench for him. Fulham have looked decent this season. We did handle them last week, and like I said in the previous broadcast, people will point to play 10 men, but from the start we looked like the team that was on top as far as I'm concerned. So it was just a matter of time. So I'm gonna take a risk on Vinicius and see what he can do. I'll play him today, maybe. And there we go. Yeah, West Ham away for Fulham today. West Ham haven't looked great, but they haven't been terrible either. They got those minutes against us. I don't see West Ham smashing them up, so nah, I can't have any players. I think I've done it in the previous week, but I don't really like playing players against us. It's a silly notion, really, considering I'm trying to get up the leagues, and I'm doing quite well actually in one of them. But I don't want it to be a regular thing, so let's hope Vinicius gets some minutes today. Yeah, and that's it. That's my lineup. I think Sam Maxman will come off the bench, so I think I got a good chance of everyone starting in this first team 11. The majority should anyway. Out of all of them, who I don't see starting is probably maybe Batman, because Eddie Howe likes to play Dan Burn at this moment in time. Sam Maxman definitely shouldn't be starting, and Vinicius, if Mitrovic passes his late fitness test, he should be starting as well. Yeah, Cucurella is a bit of a risk as well, but he should start. I don't think Ben Chilwell's back. Yeah, so that's my team. Don't know what yours is, but just come and comment, and I can have a little look at what you're doing as well. And wherever you are, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Peace.